When I throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Twerking like Miley.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to RWBY Volume 5 Reactions. This is RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 1 and 2. We may be able to sneak 3 in, but I don't know. Anyway, without further ado, because I explained what happened in the last volume in the previous episode that I did, we're just going to jump right into RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 1. Welcome to Haven.
The city of Mistral.
Qrow, oh my god, okay.
It's about time.
And Nora.
Whose idea was it to walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, you know, all those people...
John Qrow's better now?
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
Hey.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Wow. This is awesome!
Oh my god, RWBY right off the bat.
Something.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Vendors here will sell you just about anything, whether they should or not.
They really made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch. And stay away from the lower levels. But the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
And we are going up!
We're gonna get to see Weiss.
So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. We're still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, man.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this...
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
It's a part from the intro, or the sneak peek. The trailer is what I meant to say. So what the hell is this place?
We made it.
That's Haven? Bro's got a bad feeling or something.
Hello? Hello? Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone
Sarcasm.
here.
Classic.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
Get ready. There could in trouble.
Oh god, they killed him.
Professor Lionheart?
That's Professor Lionheart?
Qrow! For crying out loud, nearly scared me half to death.
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Qrow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart, at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Qrow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Oh, please tell me that's how Nora's going to be the rest of the volume. That'd be fantastic.
Unbelievable!
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Guys, everything's gonna be okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
You need better security.
Please, I just need to talk.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please. Just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
You're going to have to make me.
I know.
I have to say, Qrow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, Atlesian knights attacking citizens, and then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution. And it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First it was the dust embargo, now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay, okay. Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What?
The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge. Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago. There's no telling where she could be now.
I know. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits. Specifically, the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
No.
Yang's mom?
That's right.
No.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Qrow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
And perhaps you didn't hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Yeah!
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible. But Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
Oh no.
So, what do we do now?
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
Of course you do. It's from the season 5 sneak peek. After volume 4, chapter 12.
Excuse me.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you. I'd like my cane back.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Oh, water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
I'm good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously. Not too bulky, not too lean. You're...
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
Call back to her character, her fairy tale based character, Goldilocks. You know, not too warm, not too hot, not too cold, just right. Pretty clever.
And your hair.
Oh no. Holy shit! Oh, now they're closed. Oh my god.
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy.
Aww.
So, what brings you around these parts?
Damn.
Thanks. And I'm, looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well, Ray.
Raven Bronwyn. Thanks again.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
So I hear.
See, this would have been really funny had she like thrown in some bad, like not bad, but like funny, like something along the lines of like, oh, if you go back in there and get some ice, your ass whooping will feel a little better or something like that. But I don't think they put anything in there because she's leaving. I just think that would have been pretty funny to throw something catchy.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard your looking for someone.
He's missing his tooth. That's funny. What's Oscar doing?
Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a Ruby Rose here?
Why?
Well...
I found him!
I think your uncle could use some help.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Qrow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine. You probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
I did it!
Oh my god. I don't think Qrow has ever been any more funnier than that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did it. Oh my god. Oh man. See, now we're back to the rock intros. You've been messing with us. Fucking love these intros. That is a really, really neat transition. And now I understand where Yang gets that little tiny curl on top of her head from, because her mom, Raven, has the same thing. So Raven Bronwyn. How come Yang didn't take Bronwyn, the name then? Well, I guess that her mom might have married, and that's why. My eyes are burning, dude. That was so fucking funny. Oh, man. That was so funny. What a great way to end the episode, or the chapter. And what a great start to Volume 5, I have to say. That's awesome. So now it's official that Oscar is with the group, and we're going to see a lot more action to come, so let's just keep rolling with it, guys. And this is Volume 5, Chapter 2, Dread in the Air. Seems like these intros are getting longer and longer, too, which is awesome. We just got so much more content to put in there.
Are we ready?
Oh, we get to find out what the fuck is going on. He's a dirty bastard. Oh no. Another one of those information balls or whatever the fuck you want to call them that Salem was using to send messages.
Your Grace, are you there?
No way.
Leonardo, do you have something to report?
Of course, ma'am. I would not waste your time if not.
I'm still just so fascinated by this creature. Cinder dear, are we coming through? Can you see us clearly? Well, as clearly as you can.
Shut up.
She can talk.
Oh, goody. You've recovered.
Your report. What is it?
I found the Spring Maiden.
Is that so? Well done, Arthur. Had I known how useful you'd be in expediting this process, I would have sent you long ago.
As much as I'd love to take credit, ma'am, I can't say that either of us are to thank for this development. I guess you could say a little birdie told us.
Explain.
You see, ma'am, Qrow Bronwyn arrived at Haven Academy earlier today. He believes Spring has taken residence with his sister's tribe.
Is the girl with him?
Yes, Miss Rose was in attendance.
And you know of the tribe's location?
Yes, ma'am, but you have to hurry. Qrow is already at odds with my...
Leonardo, do you remember the first time we met? I remember. I remember your fear. But since that day, you've been extraordinarily brave. I won't forget all that you've done for me. Do not forget everything I can do to you.
Holy shit.
You and your team will meet with Dr. Watts and together convince Raven Bronwyn that the survival of her people depends on her cooperation. Once you have Spring under control, escort her to the relic and contact Hazel. The White Fang was promised the destruction of Haven, and they'll have it once we have what we need.
Understood.
Not you, Arthur. Tyrion's in need of a new tale.
What happened to his old one?
Guess.
The silver-eyed girl? It will be done.
Good.
Seems Qrow was right, Lionheart. The students aren't pushovers.
You're free to speak your mind.
I don't understand. Working with bandits? Keeping Ruby alive? What's the point? We're strong enough to take what we want by force.
Never underestimate the usefulness of others. Take Leonardo. He was one of Ozpin's most trusted, and yet now... You will have the power I promised you when the time is right. But remember that it comes with a cost. If Ruby Rose has learned to harness her gift, then you must take care to protect yours. There's only so much I can do to aid you.
You know, I never did mention this in the last one, but I don't like the fact...
Before you go, inform Tyrion that I wish to have a word with him.
I was gonna say this in the last one, but I never did. I'm not really that pleased with how that her hair is cut now. I liked her hair when it was long. As well as her just everything around everything has changed with her. But yeah, word goes round, right? Those floating islands? I'll be damned. They are.
Where are we?
Nowhere good. Passing by some of Lake Matsu's floating islands. The gravity dust that forms in these things has given us a little turbulence. Nothing I can't handle, but the island sometimes hides some nasty grim. I'm just betting on our friends in distress, keeping them preoccupied.
Look out!
You've got to be kidding me.
By the gods, we lost Percy! Help! We're hooked! We're hooked! Everyone abandon ship!
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Lancers. Freaking Lancers. Alright, buckle up!
What are you doing?
What we should have done in the first place. You're carrying dust, right?
Officially, no. Actually, yes.
Then when I tell you, open the rear door.
Better make it quick.
This guy's a hell of a pilot.
Kid,
We're cutting it close!
Ready!
hold on.
Ooh, shit.
What was that?
We're hooked! I got an idea. Hold on. Literally.
Can you find a pair of islands we can fit between?
Kid, you are reading my mind.
Okay, good, they're out of there.
Yeah, great going, kid. We are in the clear.
It's a Queen Lancer!
What?
That thing is fucking huge! Oh, I ain't doing anything too.
Do something!
No fucking way, thing's not dead?
I can see the shoreline. God,
Life is mine.
make it.
See, they're fucking fantastic. Not another thing you want. This is so awesome. That was awesome. But, oh no, they're hit. Oh, fuck. They're gonna crash, they're gonna crash, they're gonna crash. They're gonna crash, they're gonna crash, they're gonna crash. They're gonna crash. Please be okay, please be okay, please be okay, please be okay.
Adam.
Ah.
I'm not going to repeat myself. So I want you to listen when I tell you that the White Fang will not attack Haven Academy.
High Leader Khan, I am begging you.
You should beg for forgiveness and nothing else. The assault you led on Beacon was not the great victory you clearly think it was. And you should be grateful your punishment wasn't more severe. You are a symbol for many in our organization. That doesn't make you infallible.
I was merely trying to follow your example, High Leader.
And what example might that be?
Strength. Strength and unwavering conviction. The humans have seen that strength now.
I was one of the first to suggest violence where violence was necessary. Peace bred complacency, and acceptance of our place in the world. I will not allow humanity to push us down without pushing them back. But the destruction of the Huntsman Academies crosses a line. The loss of the CCT has brought global communication to a crawl, and the White Fang is more of a target now than ever before. You have justified humanity's campaign against us, and for what? Empty promises from a group of humans? Humans we still know nothing about, and come and go as they please. These are not examples of strength, Adam. They are examples of your talents being diminished by short-sightedness.
If you want to know more about the humans, then why not talk to one of them yourself? Hazel!
Took you long enough.
God, his voice is just so cool.
This?
Apologies. I don't aim to cause any trouble.
You've brought a human to this location?
You should hear what he has to say.
This is grounds for execution.
Ma'am, please. Nobody needs to die today. I'm just asking for a moment of your time.
The longer you stay here, the less of a chance you have of leaving alive.
I'll take those chances, if you don't mind.
God, his voice is just so fucking cool.
You don't like me. You have no reason to like me. But you don't have to like me to get the results you want.
I'm starting to doubt either of you fully comprehend what it is that I want. I want humanity to fear the Faunus, to know that we demand respect. I do not want to start a war with the humans that we cannot win.
That's where you're wrong. We can win a war against the humans. Not only because we have the support of Hazel's master, but because the Faunus are the dominant species of this planet. We're better than humans, We have everything humans have and more. Humans shouldn't just fear the Faunus. They should serve the Faunus.
I've had enough of this conversation for tonight. Guards, take them away. I said take them away.
I will admit, Sienna, you were right about my popularity. My followers in Vale already see me as the true High Leader, and many here in Mistral feel the same.
What are you doing?
What's right for the Faunus. From this day forward, I will be the one to lead the White Fang.
If you think I'll just step aside and follow beneath you, you're wrong.
I know. Thank you, Sienna. You were there when our people needed you, but they need me now. I'm sorry you couldn't see this through to the end. Give our former leader a proper burial. All who were here tonight will claim that Sienna was murdered by a human huntsman. Sienna Khan will become a martyr for our cause. Her final act as High Leader.
He's finally the leader.
When were you planning on telling me about that?
This was my business, not yours.
It's our business now. And I don't appreciate you withholding things like that.
Your master was concerned with Sienna's willingness to cooperate. Now she doesn't have to be.
Nobody needed to die today.
Hazel is not a killer.
I disagree.
Wife, oh no.
Please be okay. Please be okay.
Help! Please.
What do you think?
I think
No.
we just hit the jackpot.
No fucking way. Oh my god, no. No. Ugh. Please. Oh, it's the end of the fucking chapter. Wow, that was incredible, you guys. Holy shit. Well, a lot happened that episode, that's for sure. And it looks like, let me check real quick, actually, before I make that call. Give me a second. That was incredible, though. What is up? Okay, so it looks like we're at currently 43 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end the episode there, you guys, just because I don't want to make you guys sit here too long. So, for sure, join me back in the next episode that I do, which will be at least Volume 3, or Volume 5, Chapter 3, maybe Chapter 4, and maybe, or I should say Volume Chapter 3 and 4, and then maybe Volume, or Chapter 5. Maybe. So that was awesome, for sure. Wow. Anyway, guys, like I said, without further ado, let me just end the episode here. A lot happened, and I'm certain that in the next episode, we will see a lot more happen. So until then, I will see you guys. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.